This is the game between Liko versus Belevsky, 2002, Rare line. And those who want to be good in positional chess, you can study Roy Lopez opening, especially if your rating is above 2100 or 2200 rating. You can study specifically Roy Lopez. It's a very good line. And if you want to improve your understanding in Roy Lopez, you can study Anand, Leko, Adams. All these players 1-0. They're very good. They showed very good techniques, very good ideas. You will see. This is one of the Liko's game. There is also one game, Anand Kamsky. You can study. He won. D3. And in one other videos, I will show this D5 is very interesting. I will show it in another video. Bishop D7, 5. This is the position. White to play. And it's a very good eclectic move. Try to think. The answer here is Rook B1. A very good move. And the idea is if you play C6, I will play C4. And the B7 bishop is hanging. So this is a very deep Rook B1. And it was part of preparation, obviously. If you play bishop D3, that the idea is to play if C6, then C4. To keeping the center intact. Then black can take this. And now E4. Take. Rook into E4 is the move. Because if you take this guy, then bishop G5, C6, and white is completely winning. So you have to take this, and if this, H4, and this position, you can think black to play. Black here the move is very simple. Rook C8. The idea is Rook C5. This position is equal. If you this is some fancy variation I have analyzed. If this, if H6, there is a rule. You should not. I mean, whenever you get chance or the opportunity, you should improve your piece position. If you don't, and you do all these things without this rook is out of the game, right? Yeah, white will use the opportunity, and he has this amazing tactics and check. So because queen of 6, rook f4 is coming in here, queen e3. Idea is rook e7 check, and he is having only king and queen protecting. All these pieces are just these are there, these two, but they are completely inactive. So now rook e7 is a serious threat. I mean, if you take, this is the best move, queen d4, and black pawn structures are very, very bad. A very big advantage for white. So, I mean, if you go king here, simply I will take this. Rook f4 check and white will win. Black king is very, very exposed. So here simply rook c8 is good, equal. So bishop d3 is not good because of this reason. You saw. And he played this. This is a very typical idea, by the way, this knight bd5 sacrifice. This kind of sacrifice is very typical. Rook b1, c6, c4, queen c7, bishop d3. This position, when I asked this position to some of my students, some of them told that this bishop is a bad piece because of this pawn chain. So they told that this bishop is a bad bishop because his own pawns are like wall. He's not a good bishop. So they played rook c1 move. Actually, this is a bad bishop because of this pawns are in a light square. But remember, this is the one rule. If it is a space advantage position, then not only in Royal Lopez, let's say like King's Indian defense, and there are many positions, let's say d4, d6 line, this old Indian defense, and lot of sidelines. Whenever there is a space advantage related topic, or in Chigorin defense, you will find. Whenever you have space advantage, in that condition, if bishop is bad, you should try to save double bishop. And also, whenever you have space advantage, you should try to keep pieces, not exchange pieces. Based on that ground, you should save the bishop. I took this, and in this position, you can pause the video and try to find a plan for white. This position, white played queen d2, which is not a good move. I really didn't like this move. Even though it was played by Leko, doesn't matter. I don't like this move. There is a rule, the side where you are strong, you should play on that side. White is strong in the queen side. Why? Because he has space advantage. So my suggestion was queen c2 and knight d2, knight e2, knight c2. Like, okay, we place this. I'm just making some time pass move just to show. And then knight c3 will come. And this is one of the ways to play. But he played queen d2. And after rook ba, your bishop h6. He, white, those days, even I played some games in Breyer and in some Chigorin variation as well as Jaitsev. I was mostly white. I also did sometimes bishop h6, but it is a bad understanding. It shows bad understanding of the position by doing this. This was not a good idea by Peter Liko. It's a very common idea. I mean, if you see, white has all these pieces on the king side, so obviously it makes sense to attack. I mean, like this you can attack, but these attacks are not so successful. Here, black played bad move. He took this, which was not good. He should simply play this. And generally, in this position, black has, in all Royal Lopez positions, black has this idea. Pay attention to this part. If you play something like this move, black will play a5, and this I will show it again. Bishop will be active. You can activate your bishop black by playing bishop a6, and this bishop can come here, 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 queen a7. This is one of the way, and you have to be careful about the move order because you can't leave everything and go that side. So this is a very interesting idea. This is bishop b6. To exchange I mean, generally it is a rule. If you can exchange dark square bishop with this bishop, it is a very good trade. General observation is this. But especially here, it is not a good trade. This was a bad trade by There's a lot of weaknesses there. He played h4. There's bishop c8, h5, g7. In this position, white to play, pause the video and try to find the answer. This position, some of my students told rook e3 move. The idea is knight h4, knight f5, which is not good. I mean, after rook e3, black can simply play queen e7. That's like a prophylactic move to prevent knight h4 thing. It is not that easy to attack right now. So if you are entirely focusing on king side, black has enough sufficient resources to protect his king. So this position, it is important to identify black's weakness. Black's one of the weakness is d6 square, d6 pawn. So Lico found a very good plan, which is knight d2. He will combine two weakness. No, it's a very beautiful example. Bishop d7, knight c4. And if you play if you play something like rook b8, he will play rook e3. And okay, let's say something like this. He will take rook f3 and just go ahead and get this entry. White is completely. And you can do various other things. You can even go this move also. It's completely winning for white. And here black played f6. Probably he wants to go here and take this guy and queen g7. He doesn't like, I mean, nobody likes opponent queen in such square for a very long time. It is very much uncomfortable. And here there is a very good move. Pause the video and try to find it. Here white played rook e3. If you play bishop b5, then takes knight h5. Take rook g3. And black played this, rook, knight h5. White is completely winning. Very weak king, lot of weak squares. And here black is. So from this is a very important theoretical game. And because of this game, people stopped playing this variation. This is better for white after this game.